This is a proof of concept I put together about a year or two ago just to play around with Jenkins and try out some features of a GitOps workflow. Unfortunately, I didn't show the GitHub repo when I recorded this, and I didn't do a voiceover, so I'm kind of going over back in time now and voicing this over now. But hopefully this will help kind of convey some of the topics that I'm talking about in this post. In this demonstration, I've got an application running on Nginx. It's application 1, B1 state right now. So that's just a simple HTML page that is built into the container image. If I look at the registry where the container is stored, this is another part of the pipeline I built in. I have a container image that has vulnerabilities that we're seeing here. So what I'll do is I'll update the application, both the simple HTML here to V2, and then I'll change the container image version that is being used for this application to stable. Once I do that and commit it, so I'll do a commit and then a push to the GitHub repo, that will kick off the JenkinsX pipeline. And what the pipeline is going to do is read those changes that are in the files on my repo. That could be source code, much more elaborate than this. Start a rebuild process, a test, and a redeploy. And what we'll see in the end is that the container image is now pushed back to that registry with the stable version. It was rebuilt with that new static HTML change that I made, and our application will be updated and it will be reflected within the website. So after this is done, we can take a look at the logs, and if we were to read the log, we would see all of those steps occurring in this pipeline. And then finally, I'll go and I'll show you the web page itself as well as the registry with the updates that were made based on that single push to the GitHub repo. So here we see the application change, and here we're going to see the update to the image that is actually stored and being pulled for this application. So that's it. So this isn't intended to be an endorsement for JenkinsX or for Harbor Registry. It's just an example of using some tools that are available in the landscape to test out and kind of get going with the beginning of a GitOps type of operation. Hopefully, if you haven't done anything like this, you can get started. If you have, I'm sure this is well below your spot in this journey right now, but I know there are many others that are just getting moving, so I thought this might be helpful.